Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. I'm the Monk, and today we are in Empire of Sin doing our Frank Ragan playthrough. We are on episode 3 right now. Now, here's the funny little thing. At the end of the last episode, literally as I log off, as in off the mic, I was going to finish up a little battle that my gangsters were having. Now, if you stayed to the end of that last episode, as you can see, the cops savagely took my crew out. They took both my gangsters out, so we have had 2 deaths. Kind of out of nowhere. Things were going great. We had good armor on us. I personally did not see that happening. But it happened. We lost both our little gangsters. And guys, we need to look around for another couple of crew members. Now, I was going to jump back on mic and, talk about how that happened and what happened. But I decided maybe instead what I should do is just... It just happened. I wasn't expecting it, but as you can see, Grover is gone. Leveling up his little perks are done. Hugh Miller is gone. Leveling up his little perks is done. So we need to look for some replacements. We've got just under 8 grand to get some replacements. Luckily, we've got a little bit more notoriety right now. I think we can get a couple of people. And we've got a couple of good ones actually open to us already as well. Clyde Malone is a absolute early tank within this game. If we have a little look-see at him, I think he's got like 125 health or something like that. 126 health. I was a little tiny bit off. I think he actually looks the part of a gangster as well. He is an enforcer. If you ask me, he is a good bite. He has a couple of good traits, I believe, which was the little perky trait I thought he had that I quite liked. Maybe Giant. I think Giant was quite good. Nervous reflexes aren't good. Maybe it was just the fact that he had the 126 health. If you ask me, that's pretty good. And he's got the 80 marksmanship there too. So, what I'm going to go do, I'm going to hire him. He only costs 2.5 grand. That is a great early hire right now for me. So let's get that done in the bag. We will choose... It doesn't really matter. All a bit crap, to be fair. Now, we got 5 grand to pick another person. We probably could swindle 2. But I'm going to go with a 2. And I'm thinking we're going to do Medicine Quinn. It's either going to be Quinn or I'm thinking maybe Gibby. Gibby's got to be what, 75 health? 75 health. Tommy Biscuits is good at 84. He's another enforcer, or if we go Quinn, she's 90. She's got okay marksman. I'm going to go with her just because she's a doctor. Meaning right at the beginning we can get heal. We got extra heal moves. It's going to cost us a lot less long term. She costs 3 grand, however. It does leave us with just over 2,000. So I think it's going to be fine. Luckily for us, we've got money in the bank, meaning that we didn't have to get Frank out from behind the desk and go around all hardcore again. Lucky for us, we can go straight back to where we were. The only problem is where... Oh, well, there they are. They've gone all the way back to the beginning. What are we in, a southern loop? Yes. This is where they are. Yeah, I cannot believe that we engaged in that fight with like 4 or 5 cops on the side right there. That was very, very unlucky, and not one that I would like to repeat. But as you can see with the way the game is, you know, especially choosing those 2 early characters, um, it's very, very easy to mess up. And that's exactly what we done. We just got a little bit unlucky.
Yes, love? Here we go.
There we go. We got control of our characters again. Let's put on some armor. Not that it helped us last time, but we were going to put on some armor anyway. I think Malone's going to be my guy. End up being my underboss the way things are at the moment anyway. Make sure they're equipped with the good pistols. Give her the more shots in a pistol. Actually, we're going to give her the rounds. The reason I'm going to do that is because I'm actually going to give him the melee. And now let's have a quick look. Make sure we attach some meds. A non-aggression pack. Yeah, we're fine with that for now. That's fine.
Right away.
What do you want? On my way.
And away we go. Off on our journey once again. 2 brand new gangsters. Now, the problem is, obviously, we had kind of been slowing the game down a little tiny bit just so we could get some more perks. Well, that didn't work for us, did it? We're back to pretty much square one because of that. And we're going to have to do that all again, which does suck. However, we can continue to get some more of these minor leagues off and out of the game. I believe there is, I don't know if that's 1 or 2, but I think this is the last neighborhood with actually a minor crew in it. Now remember, on a normal gameplay, I would recommend using them, protecting them. They are a great source of income throughout your game. However, within my playthrough, obviously, I'm not going to be janking things around at all. So I've got no problem with wiping them out of the game. No cops. I just need to make sure. We will declare war. Apparently they got some more guards around. I didn't see them. We need to get some kills, though. That's what we need to do. I don't think there's any more thugs around, unfortunately. So the 20 kills that I would quite like to get on thugs for these guys, for the first, like, traits, that's not going to happen very easily. We're going to have to do, you know, some decent wars by the looks of it. Obviously, we have almost run out of thugs and crates in the game, unfortunately. Now, there was that one up by where my 2 gangsters just got killed. They just got clipped up there. I could go back up there, probably. And there's that crate, hopefully, will still be there, because I didn't touch that crate. We'll have to have a little look-see.
Moving in.
I'm on it.
Shit!
All 75% chance to hit this melee. He's left with 2 health. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. Obviously, you know, I want to get those kills accumulating. So the sooner I do that, the better. But yeah, that was annoying. Let's go over here.
Right away.
And we'll start on this guy up here.
Okay.
We actually got the kill there. Lovely jubbly. That's our first kill with a melee weapon. An old Malone. And old Quinn got one as well. Got another pistol that we can sell to the black market. Let's pop in here now.
Assholes.
There we go. Where is everybody? They're just down there. It looks like we just got two.
Gotcha.
We missed that, unfortunately. I believe the more kills you get with a melee weapon, obviously the more traits you get, the greater the percentage chance to actually land those hits. Just at the beginning of the game, when you got no perks, no traits relating to melee attacks, it kind of sucks. I mean, honestly, on a normal playthrough, I would probably never even bother with it. I mean, the hit rate is so low, the damage isn't specifically amazing. You know what I mean? I just feel that it costs a lot of effort, a lot of your effort to actually get the job done with a melee weapon and get melee weapons ranked up enough to actually be good, unfortunately.
Right away.
Gotcha.
I think the best thing about having a dock, though, is the 3 heals. Obviously, we haven't got them just yet.
Let's do this.
But once you actually get that, it's going to make things a lot cheaper when it comes to healing. You should always have a dock in your squad. Always. I mean, most of you are going to be running with your boss, and of course, most of the bosses, depending on how you set them up, they have a heal within them anyway. So they kind of count as a little bit of a healer, which is nice. But of course, I'm doing it without the boss because he is so bloody overpowered. It's kind of silly. And as you can see, as I stated in my last episode, we seem to be having an extraordinary amount of bad luck when it comes to leaving these gangsters alive with one bloody health left. But we got, I believe that's our first brothel now. So that's taken over. Now if we have a little look-see. I don't know if you guys have noticed as well, but I'm trying to do this playthrough without pausing the game. Obviously, I don't have 13 bosses that I'm going up against. It's not an official Nuzlocke rule, but I'm trying to play it, at the moment at least, without actually pausing the game. I think when it comes to making the Nuzlocke rules even harder, I believe taking pausing the game out is going to be one of the little options.
Done.
Oh, we don't want to attack Salts. Sorry, dude. Let's
I'm on.
leave you alone. For now.
Assholes.
We don't need Solstice guys right now.
Kill this asshole. Shit. Assholes.
Oh, we've missed a shot. That's annoying.
Fuck's sake.
Let's see if...
Okay.
So I also find it annoying that the melee attack itself only costs 1 AP on your second 1 AP. If you use it on your first AP when you still have 2 APs or action points, it counts as 2. It ends your turn. I think that's a bit annoying.
Shit. Shit. I'm on it.
We got that hit. Very nice. Leave him at 5 AP. And we'll move behind the barrels. That was a good shot. Well done. 75% chance to hit. We actually missed the 75%. That's really annoying. Trying to... Do you see what I mean about trying to actually feel out that melee attack? It's costly. You know, you have to put in a lot of effort to actually get that going. And as you can see at the beginning of the game, it's gonna cost me a little bit. It really is. But I'm going to try and get those melee kills on him, because once I do actually manage to get those melee kills, it's going to help long term.
Gotcha.
Alright, we got one of those kills.
Understood.
Obviously, we're using our janky meds right now anyway, so it's not a huge problem here. That was never going to hit.
Moving in. Okay.
There we go. I think that's our 3rd kill now on that melee weapon. So we've got 7 more to get.
Got him. Gotcha.
Let's pop her behind the wall.
Understood.
Hopefully she won't get tagged.
I'm on it.
See, Malone is a bit of a tank. I don't mind him taking damage as long as he doesn't go to hospital. We're kind of all cushy there. We've got another kill that puts us down to 6 more needed. And we got ourselves another brothel as well.
Okay.
So I believe that's 2 brothels we got now. Let's have a little look, see if there is anyone else in the area to attack. One more. You want me cash? Well, you're not having it. Yeah. It's a no. Barely got the cash anyway, dude. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Beautiful.
Where are we looking? There we are. Okay, let's get this done. This is the last one in the little area, which is nice. It's possibly taken them out completely as well. I think the other two rackets that are kind of like in the middle of the city, I think that may belong to a different faction. Nice little 18 points, followed by
Sure.
a miss. That's really annoying. That's 75% chance to hit, mate. It doesn't really seem to be working for us, does it? No, we can't actually get this kill. I think maybe unless we got a critical, I don't. Yeah, even with a crit, he's still got too much health. There we go. She got 1 kill, and then hopefully Malone can finish this off and brings us to needing 5. There we go. Another 300 quid and another racket. That will be a speakeasy for us. And we eliminated them, which is nice. We'll have another little quick look. See, I think there's 2 more rackets belonging to. We're up to 100 notoriety now, which is also nice. Any cash for us right now is pretty good. Let's have a little look. See, there's 4 more rackets up here, which is really good. What that means is that this is its own little faction, and there is 4 for us, which is nice. Invite us to go to war. We're going to say no, thank you. I should try and see if I can get any of these little missions sorted as well. I don't know how many of the missions I'm going to be able to do actually without a boss. Sometimes you do need the boss in order to get these missions done. Let's have a little fight. Don't need to fight anyone to war. You know what? I'm not sure you can. I don't think I've ever seen a major boss attacking one of the minor factions ever. It's a bit weird, really. I feel like they only ever go after the other bosses, or yeah, it's a weird one, like I said. Let me know down in the comments, though, if you guys have ever seen one of the major bosses going after a minor league crew. Let me know. It's interesting to know these games inside out, exactly how they work, the behaviors of the AI and stuff like that. Always interested. So, like I said, let me know down in the comments if you've ever seen any of the other bosses in a game going after the minor factions. I think in every playthrough I've probably played, there's always been a minor faction left, leading me to believe that, in fact, they don't. You know, there's actually three people in this one. I should have probably gone behind cover as we missed that shot.
Your history. Shit.
We should be able to take out the rest of the miners with the 2 gangsters that we have. But we are going to need a little bit more money because we do need to get another gangster. I don't think that I could take out a safe house with just two little gangsters. Let's see if we can put the number we need down to 4. We did actually get a kill. Like I said, I believe we only need 4 more kills now on that melee to get the first trait, which is nice.
Got him.
Come on, get a kill. You missed. Bloody missed, you get. Again, let's try and get that kill. And that brings us down to needing 3 more kills now.
Here we go.
Moving.
Oh, thank you very much, my friend. Let's try and make that 2.
I hear you.
Oh, we got 1,000 from that. That is a nice little haul. Obviously, we got another speakeasy as well. Like I said, guys, I do not name.
You're looking fierce, well.
You are laughing. Yeah, I don't name my rackets. So if you guys want me to name a racket, let me know down in the comments what kind of crazy names you would like me to try and name them. Let's have a little look. See, I think we've got one right next to it. Oh, we've just learned our doctor talent, which is very nice. I'm going to do lifeline. I think considering we don't play with the boss right now, that could be really good. So they will bleed out instead of straight up dying. Obviously, if we had that in the last episode, maybe one of our first starting gangsters would actually still be alive right now.
Who's that? Watch out! I'm on it.
We've got 3 gangsters to go up against by the looks of it. Where is the other one? Let's see if we can target one of the others. They are across the street. Let's get a little bit closer.
Here we go.
Now remember, we only need 2 more kills, I believe, by Malone with a melee weapon. Obviously, I'm not playing the most tactfully I could be playing. Obviously, I'm trying to level up that melee weapon, and that's why we're taking extra unnecessary hits. There we go. Oh, I miscounted, but we have now got the thirst for violence, which is very nice. We'll have a look at that after this fight.
Here we go.
At least we got the first one. We can actually start working on it, his pistol talents now. Like I said, within my Nuzlocke rules, I cannot use a primary weapon, which I'm actually a little bit gutted about. I really enjoy using the rifles, and now I have to admit, I really like using the submachine guns too. I played my last playthrough with Capone, and that was the first time I ever really used the submachine guns. I always knew the rifles were great. And I wasn't a fan of submachine guns, but after having a playthrough using them, they're a little bit overpowered, honestly. I still stand by the rifles being the most powerful weapon in the game. But they definitely get the job done. The subs.
Done and dusted.
You see how our chance of hitting a hit went from 75
Right away.
to 87 with that little trait.
Okay.
There we go. That is now done too. Got another $271. Let's try and take over this. We're actually making a huge amount of money at the moment.
Let's
Done
do
and
this.
dusted.
So if we can have that tick over a little bit, that would be very nice. Sets in a real good stead, really. I think there's only two, and I think they're at the back. You look at 87% chance to hit now. Like I said, it requires a lot of effort at the beginning to actually get that. But now we've got it, the melee weapons are a real viable option, which is nice.
I'm on it.
And of course, you know, wasting your time on these early guys, I think, is the right way to go. I wouldn't level them up if you were hitting the bigger bosses. I think that maybe they're going to make you pay for it more than you'd like.
I'm on it.
But especially early game, there are a lot of bloody of thugs around and minor league factions around that you can level up all your little traits on. It's definitely worth doing. And remember, it doesn't have to. You don't have to wait till you get the perfect melee weapon. You can do it on any melee weapon, and it will carry over
I'm on it.
the trait. That is. It's not the actual weapon that gets leveled up, obviously. And let's finish it on a pistol. I need to get the 10 kills on the pistol as well. He's out for 20 days. That is unfortunate. That is a little bit unlucky, but we have got more than enough cash right now to look at hiring someone else anyway. And obviously, with him being in a hospital, it means that he doesn't need his armor too. So that's also a nice little bit there. Let's have a quick look. Oh, no, we won't put that one on. We'll put that one on instead. We're actually earning $1,000
Right away.
$1,000 plus every week, which is really nice for us right now. Who do I want to earn? I think we were going to have biscuits, weren't we? These guys now, they're starting to cost a little bit too much for me. I don't want to take on too many of these guys right now. But biscuits is like 84 health, I believe.
What's going on?
84 health. He'd do me for right this second. And he only costs $2.5 grand too. We're still turning over a nice little bit of a profit.
Tops. How are ya?
We can give you some barrels of alcohol.
I'm on it. What is it?
Right, so if we go over to biscuits, we can give him his own little body armor. He can borrow the gun. And we'll give him some more meds.
Right away.
And we're all cushy-bushy again. We just got to wait, obviously, for Malone to actually get out of the hospital. He needs a little bit of medicine, bless him. But we got 3 new gangsters today, which is also pretty good.
Let's do this.
I like the way it's going at the moment. It's a shame we lost those 2 gangsters at the end of the last episode. That was definitely unfortunate. It wasn't planned. It was quite funny the way it happened though, because I was not expecting it at all.
Shit. Assholes.
Well, we're surrounded by the 3 right there, which isn't good.
Loud and clear.
Move up here so we can't get shot by all 3 at once. I think when it comes to all these minor crews being taken out, I'm going to have a look to see what bosses we've discovered. I think we've still got 2 more bosses to discover. And I think we're going to have a look at what boss we are going to actually take out first. Because I think when you take out a boss, you'll inherit their unique weapon. And as you can see, we're only using secondary weapons. So I need to have a look to see who's got the best secondary weapon or best melee weapon available. And go from there to see which one will most help my gameplay. Obviously, we're playing as Frank Ragan. He actually comes with a very good, unique pistol himself. Obviously, we're going to have to complete the old story missions in order to actually get that. And as we're not using him, we're not going to be able to, unfortunately.
Okay.
We missed the Overwatch.
Ah, fuck.
Luckily, he missed his shot, though. We missed our second shot.
Here we go.
God, these guys are just running around everywhere. Kind of annoying.
Ah, shit.
And one more for the kill. Oh, yeah, we're going to miss that.
Ah, fuck.
Light 'em up.
I feel like the meat hook should do damage as well. I feel like on its own, it's good for drawing people out of cover, but I just think that it needs to do a bit of damage. Can you imagine getting a meat hook wrapped around you? It's not a pleasant experience. I think it would definitely do some damage.
Bollocks.
Assholes.
But guys, as soon as this this little combat is over, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed it. Of course, if you have enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this playthrough so far. I think it's been a little bit unexpected in places as well. Also, if you are looking for more ways to support this channel, you can always buy us a coffee. Or of course, you could follow us over on Facebook, where we upload all of our reviews and put up other interesting things that we find intriguing. But so hopefully we will catch you guys over there. But I've been the monk, and I will see you again soon.